The Inside Infinite blog for July is here, and it's a lot. The blog actually dropped shortly after receiving my annual flu shot, so I feel positively dreadful right now. But there's no time to grind like the present. Bills need to be paid.
Want me to do it now? Yeet, I bet. Let's get this spread, fellow kids.
The blog opens with a clarification of what a flight is, at least to 343. Companies often use open beta as a form of marketing. What 343 is aiming for is delivering us an early, semi-alpha build of the game to break and mangle on our various machines. That's part of why 343 isn't making the tech test open to all. They want you to sign up for the Insider program so that they can track and see how the game runs on various machines, both console and PC. The main goal for the tech test will be to track the stability of the game and the online services. It's important for 343 to see how their early matchmaking system performs out in the wild, and once matches are created, the loading experience needs to be working reliably. Challenges and progressions need to track, and as our friend Jeff Guy points out, due to Halo Infinite's modular nature on PC, they need to make sure the game doesn't break or fall apart due to an unusual hardware or settings configuration that players have. The build we're going to be testing has a lot of under-the-hood technical data gathering systems that 343 will use to inform decisions and help better identify bugs and issues. When combined with all the players of this tech test being registered and part of their Insider program, 343 will have a better sense of how the game performs and why instability issues may occur. Basically, there's a lot to track and monitor, and it's our goal to break this rough test version of the game as much as we can so that 343 can use the data to ensure the finished game won't break in similar ways. The secondary goal of the tech test will be to gather feedback on the structure of the game so far. We're going to be giving feedback on the core gameplay, the maps and modes, how good the Academy is at training potential new players, and how intuitive the main menu and progression system is to just navigate. We as the Halo community are a rather vocal bunch, and 343 is curious to see what areas of the game we get fixated on. They're hoping to see themes of discussion emerge in our online debates about the game, areas of the game that we're all harping on. That way they can address these issues prior to launch, and if they don't have the time to address the issues, they at least want to be able to fold the feedback into their live service plan for Halo Infinite. That means be critical, be vocal, and most importantly, be specific in your feedback. The more specific and less vague you can be, the easier it is for 343 to share the feedback internally, analyze it, and create a plan to address it. And with that all out of the way, the content of the upcoming flight will include matchmaking maps and modes against bots, the Academy's weapon drills, a test version of the progression and customization systems, and a new version of the upcoming Halo Waypoint app, which has integration with Halo Infinite. The flight will include 12 weapons for the firing range, many of which are completely new guns to the Halo franchise, as well as 4 difficulty modes for the bots: Recruit, Marine, ODST, and Spartan. In order to let folks instantly get to work dissecting and experiencing the progression system, 343 is going to be throwing a ton of free fake currency around to spend on the Battle Pass and in-game store. Just see how players feel about it. They conclude their overview with a request that all players make sure to sign up for the Halo Insider program and that we all double check that we're verified. This isn't an open beta for marketing purposes. This is a closed test of an early build of the game for the purposes of feedback and data. This will be the first of many technical tests, so make sure you are ready for what's to come. Folks within 343 then go on to share their personal hopes and funny stories about the game. One I really enjoyed came from Breach, who shared a story about a bug that caused bots to get really anxious near jumps. They'd nervously shuffle back and forth like an indecisive cat, unable to just jump. That's kind of cute. The blog finally closes with an afterword from Joe Staten, who shares a fun little story about his experience fighting a bot in the New Mombasa streets, and then gives us a bit of insight into bot behaviors on different difficulties. An early version of Halo Infinite will soon be in our hands, and this blog is the preparation for that day. I'll leave a link down below for your own reading purposes, and if you enjoyed the video, a like and share would be appreciated. Now I'm gonna go get back in bed. I feel really terrible.